off, but I would prefer to play the secret draft.
Alrighty, well, I would prefer to just jump straight into this game one of this best of three. It's secret VP.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Okay, Amish is running forward here. Nisha, they have the glimpse. They're going to bring him right back, but there it is. There's the lasso coming out from Nisha. But there's a lot of damage being dumped here. They also have the tombstone, but they'll still manage to get the kill on Yamish. GPK now in for trouble, taking a lot of damage here from that shrapnel, from the clicks. A good response and rotation to seeing their Batrider get pounced upon.
Fantastic, really fast TP, and Nisha gets that clutch lasso on the Tiny as he got glimpsed back as well. Because of that, he doesn't immediately die, and combining the stick napalm and the shrapnel, people just can't move. Like, you have no turn rate, you have no move speed, you're just struggling to get out of there.
Yeah, this feels like a potentially, like, I understand with the Tiny, you know, the idea of being able to blink into the back lines, trying to, you know, blow up the sniper, but it is a pretty difficult game for him to be able to move half the time. He just feels like he's gonna get kited.
Is this a 6 stack on the Ancients? That's a 6 stack that he's gone up to now. They have been stacking Ancients.
This gold, it's gonna make this, BKB come online a lot faster.
Is under attack.
A little bit of a poke over on Code. GPK is nearby though, so if they go for this play, they'll go for the Witch Doctor. They'll be able to find the kill, but they'll turn back around. Now Nisha forced away. Yamish is taking too much damage. He'll kill the Undying, and now GPK is forced back. Does not have the rest of the backup that he needs. They just really don't seem to care about this tombstone either.
Yeah, I was surprised to see even Ramsey's running over there to try and help whatever he can. He was busy farming the stack, of course, but he went over there attempting to do what he can to help his team. And after finishing that Ancients, that was 1,000 gold that he got from farming the entire Ancient stack. So quite a bit of gold. He has now his Ogre Club coming out, and like you said, he's closer towards that BKB.
To jump forward, the blink from GPK, trying to pull up Puppy, but there are so many heroes waiting for a beautiful vacuum. As they get a couple of these bounces off, they go to Static Storm. We'll get a glimpse back over onto Resolution. They've got the Eclipse. DM barely going to survive this engagement, and that was a lot of ultis with not much coming out of it. They do manage to get Puppy eventually. DM still alive, but just barely.
That was pretty good, I would say, for Secret still, even though they lost a hero that could have gone way worse.
Oh, all right. They'll finally get Zayas. You'll get the Lunar Beam over onto Nisha. It's popping the Firefly. Still has the lasso. So I have to respect that.
GPK is just continuously punishing low HP heroes, getting a little bit too close. They're really putting down the hurt, and it's all based on this Beastmaster providing so much vision in the fights. Now back to split pushing, trying to get more map control. I think VP would be very happy if they could remove that top tower, so they're leaving Beastmaster close to it.
Yeah, you can see in the replay the little bit of a bait there where GPK had jumped forwards, and just the immediate vicious follow-up from both of the teams, dropping the wall, dropping the Static Storm, going for the Eclipse, Roar, everything during that fight, but didn't amount to a whole lot, which means everybody kind of just resetting on both teams because you want to have those.
They're evenly matched available. They're looking for a kill with Batrider. He has the BKB, so he wants to chase here. He's not quite gonna get the connection though. Hakoda, again, good positioning. Hannah were mentioning Hakoda to be one of the standout pulse 5 players this qualifier. He's really played good on this Disruptor this game as well.
I'd say him and Yamich make a pretty awesome duo when they are on like very active heroes. Definitely enjoy watching the two of them. Those have been like my two to watch currently, that and of course the Zephyr Whitemon combo, but unfortunately they're no longer in this.
It feels like Secret now want to take fights because they have Mjolnir completed on Sniper, so their DPS is quite high, and they're gonna smoke up. They're probably gonna bring Sniper into this as well.
I mean, there's a double damage on Luna too, so it feels like if they decide, and look at the way that they're playing, or rather Luna playing a little bit closely to the rest of her team in case these fights break off. So there's going to be the blink into the back line from GPK. Sees Puppy, wants to try to punish him, but Puppy is absolutely going to be fine as they turn it back around, get the kill on GPK. Nisha did pop the BKB during this. Was looking for a pick off, and they dropped the wall over to the side, but not going to be able to get anything beyond what they have so far.
It's completely fine. I mean, they're gonna kill on the mid laner. They're not chasing for more. Surge.
Hakoda here. There it is. There's the Eclipse. They're chasing after Nisha. Because they managed to get the kill on Hakoda over on the back lines. A couple of these cast bounces now. They'll still be able to finish Nisha. That physical damage of that Death Ward over onto Ramses is a little scary, but he's got the BKB, so they can't lock him down. Still sitting quite low, though. I don't feel like he wants to defend him. Nyx Assassin gonna break the smoke. They'll start off with the Death Ward, and just Yamich is instantly dead. Look at that Static Storm dropped over the back line. Oh, but the vacuum wall plus the lasso over onto DM. DM's not gonna, at the last second, he doesn't manage to get the ward, but there's already lost so many. Coda next to fall, as now Ramses and GPK, they're forced to leave. They have no support left on this board.
The high ground ward and sentry by Secret, they stood in a good position. They realized exactly what was happening, and in the end, the dragon
Sort of a pickup on BP. So they do a smoke on
Nisha
smoke
going
like Hakoda. First one to be found. Drop Static Storm, but doesn't matter. He's already dead. GPK gets dragged back. Nice play here coming out from DM. Goes for the ward. We get that Eclipse over on the back lines. Nisha will eventually fall. Ramsey's closing the gap on Crystallis. Is going to get hit back a couple times. They need a little bit more damage here. There it is. There's the kill, but he's going to be coming back up again. Yamich bullying Puppy over on the back lines. Ramsey, oh, the wall coming into play. Oh, God. The follow-up from DM, though, will be able to finally take down Crystallis. As now the tier 2, you see a slight ping because they could see that the sniper was there, and just the immediate blink from GPK. And as we talk about immediate blinks, we do manage to see Yamich here. Still gonna end up dying, but they do glimpse back Nisha for that brief moment. Now they're just gonna farm up a tombstone.
Yeah, yes, the tombstone on Death Talents. It's good in team fights, but it can be a little bit of a feed when you get solo picked off like that. 175 extra gold. Now Secret want to fight more.
Zayat's there. He's got him.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom
Tier 2
tower
probably
is
gonna go
under
down here,
attack.
but meanwhile there are some
Dire's
illusions split
structures
pushing
are
towards
fortified.
the bottom lane with the
Dire's
catapult, so
middle
tier 3
tower
tower
is
should be
under
going down here.
The illusion turns its attention around to these creeps, so oh, final hit them with the glaives. Are they gonna be able to do it? Nope.
Radiant's
Still
bottom
goes
tower
down
is
though.
fallen.
Not with the illusions though.
Radiant's middle tower
Plus
is
one for
under
Cardi.
attack.
I think the big timing in this game right now that I'm looking towards is GPK once he gets this Daedalus delivered out. He actually has the Crystallis and the Demon Edge already. With the Aghanims, we saw on Tiny how much damage he did on the mid lane there. If he can get a big tree volley, as the ability is called, then I think that could be a great way to bring down anyone.
There's the
There it
roar
is.
on Tanisha. The burst immediate, like you said, that tree volley. Do get that little bit of a glimpse back, just in case, but this is gonna open the doors quite wide for the side of VP. No Batrider for 70-something seconds.
How can Secret defend this?
Radiant's
Go
structures
to drop the
are
tombstone, hit the drums. The shrapnel is a little bit difficult to have to deal with. Look how far back the Crystallis is able to sit.
Yeah, Crystallis, he can maybe poke away the Luna from the racks here. He's gonna try.
All right, look at the stun over to Ramsey. The follow-up, though, was it a bit of a bait? Ramsey, they try to keep him alive, but no, they're not going to be able to. So they did a nice vacuum back over onto Hakoda. They pop those BKBs, but they still end up managing to take that half racks. As now the rest of the team backing off after Luna gets absolutely blown up.
That was Zayat's again, by the way. The Nyx Assassin with a big play. One downside playing Luna, those glaives bouncing around. Zayat's turn.
Checking, make sure they don't have any vision. Goes to the blink, BKB. Look at that avalanche. Look at that damage from the tree volley. Oh my god, it's a double kill so quickly. True hit and run coming out from the side of GPK. Buyback now from the Undying. Don't think they're going to be able to get there in time. They're thinking about it. They're running as fast as they can. Yamich, he's popped, doesn't even pop the drones yet. Goes, drops the tombstone, tries to get in there quickly. DM going for the war, but they have the Lotus and the BKB. Turn back around, Puppy putting out the damage with that Death Ward. Virtus.pro buying him just a little bit more time. It's still going to be Crystallis with the 8 sides. Popping the Spike Carapace right away. Glimmer over onto Tiny, the drag back. They need to get there really quickly. They're doing so much damage that with this sniper, Yamich trying to save him, not going to be able to do it as they do manage to finish off the racks, but they'll end up losing this Undying to boot.
Yeah, that's a lot of gold going over the way of Secret, and Undying does not have buyback, dead for 100 seconds. Still a long death timer on Tiny as well, long enough that Secret can now make a move. They smoke up immediately. There's even a DD rune top. They see it with their ward, so this is a really strong timing they're gonna hit. VP though, they want to sit around. They want to try and catch anyone who's alone. Perhaps Darkseer?
Look at the way VP is like playing so tightly together here. Trying to back off. Again, double damage over on Crystallis. Still holding on to that Aegis for another 3 minutes. They lost the gem during that fight too, so it's gonna mean that the support is gonna be a little bit poor, but we do see the gold starting to amount over on Disruptor.
Dire's
Sniping now with
middle
the
Tower,
tower
though?
is
starting
under
to
attack.
siege.
Dire's structures are fortified.
This is a really fast
Support.
damage. They're trying not to split with the Beastmaster again, going for mid. They do not want to fight without their Undying as well as their Tiny. And I don't think they can get forced to buy back because they still have their tier 2s on the side lanes. They want to go Throne, they want to force it.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
They're sticking around on Secret, ignoring the racks, going for tier 4 towers.
This is a calculated play here.
It's a risky one though. They're meanwhile losing mid-racks. Mid-racks went down to the Beastmaster.
Yeah, he's just being allowed to hit everything. They're gonna have the Tiny back up at about 11 seconds. A little bit longer for the Undying.
I think he's gonna respawn in time though. Throne has buffed armor since a recent patch. I think
Making their
maybe
way over.
GP can hold this.
Oh no, again, they still have the Aegis jump forward here from DM, but he's not gonna be able to get the roar off. He started to roll up and he's not gonna be able to do it. Gets it up at the last second, only lands over onto Poppy. The buyback comes out immediately. GPK with the BKB trying to put the damage over onto Poppy Nation though, dragging back GPK with that lasso. Scott the left side now. GPK taking so many clicks. The wall gets dropped. Rezo though pops up, being run away. Pako is going to die next. Stallis, Ramsey's doing as much as he can here, trying to get these points off. Lots of buybacks coming out from both sides. Crystallis finally, they'll be able to go get the Aegis, but there's the strike back again. Now Yamish sitting very low. Up comes Crystallis. They need to finish him off, and he's doing so much damage with that knockback too, but eventually they'll get the kill on Sniper, while making them a little hesitant to go forward. So they saw Puppy, a good little stun over onto the side. They do finally get Yamish. Nisha still alive and kicking. Buyback now. Crystallis the head back. He's trying to get there. Get Lotus over on the Nisha. Is going to be able to stay alive though with the question. Sitting still very low. Ramsey, he takes too much damage. There's no buyback on this Luna. GPK sitting at like 100 hit points. A couple little clicks. That's a triple kill now for Nisha. They have won it with a calculated risk of
By getting Monkey solo HP, he can't really trade confidently back.
a little bit of harass over to Science. He's doing the same thing that he did in game number 1 as Reza is just, he's enjoying the fact he's a big tanky boy because he just solo kills Luna underneath her own tower. That's a bit of a disaster.
This is one of the hard things about being a ranged core when teams are doing these pull shenanigans. You get the enemy creep wave under your tower. You don't.
Running to this top lane, Rezo clinging to his tower. They get the creep wave coming in. They're gonna open up with the snowball. And they're just gonna start giving the hits. There it is. There's the punch. There's the shards. And that is a dead resolution.
Radiant structures
Yeah, nice
are
runes so
fortified.
far for GPK. First with the region rune, then also getting that haste rune. He's having a fortunate game here. Rune spawning at the right places at the right time for him.
They ping. Nice LSA plus the Laguna. Okay, he's gonna just go for the punch and try to run away. Does have those shards. Got a little bit more damage, blocking all Science.
Yeah,
And just
he went
reset.
up there and he saw the stack on the big camp, but they don't really have a great tool to steal this. So there's a lot of gold there and they know about it, but the best thing they could do is like try and bring Undying over with Tombstone, but this is just gonna go let a lot of people to open their eyes to this item.
All right, well, 13 minutes in now, a 2K lead going to the side of Secret. And it feels like this time Ramsey's, you know, definitely slowing down. Bottom lane though, the initiation over onto Zayas. He's already used that Spike Carapace, so he's not going to be able to survive this one. But it will allow for Crystallis to run away.
Again, trying to be cute with the Spike Carapace initiation, sitting under the creep wave, expecting the decay to come out, but there was a sentry already. So the sentry made it that VP can just get the kill on him instead. Missed hook shot damage.
You know, it was just to scare them away sort of thing, you know? Show that this is our jungle. Get out of here.
Yeah, he displayed what he's capable of.
I mean, we've seen what he's capable of. He's can play very, very well on this Clockwork.
Secrets. They have a lot of creeps around mid from Chen and Lina with the right click damage.
Showing on the map, although Yamich does run into both Rezo and Zayas over here. That's with a hook shot over onto Zayas. We see the teleports, people making their way over now. GPK making his way over with that tag team with the blink forward. Oh my goodness, there's not even a corpse to be able to bring back.
Tusk relies on getting kills, and kills is what he's getting. He's 5-0-0 now, having a pretty fantastic start, and with his haste rune ready, he can farm top and be ready to respond quickly if something happens on the mid lane as well.
Haste!
Right now, both of the cores. Oh, mid lane. Hello, Yamich. You should just give it a couple.
If he didn't have that ward, he would be dead right now.
Would, and they find Clockwork immediately going and dropping the static storm. Nice hook shot from Yamich, buys him a bit more time. The cogs though now still have to pulverize, and they'll get this. Oh, they won't be able to save him, but they do manage the heal off as Rezo walks away from this. A little bit of a glimpse play, going right back again. They have a nice cheeky scent reward over here on the side, but Ramses just wants to continue to farm up. Doesn't look to want to fight anymore at this point.
Top.
Double damage.
Go and check it.
Or comparatively to the Tyrannosaurus Rex with those itty bitty baby arms. TP's coming up to the top. They want to protect Crystallis. DK opening up, Boundless, run through. Big shot comes out from Yamich. The separation of the fight followed up with a snowball. Yamich, though, having difficulty staying alive over the back lines. They lose GPK, and this reaction coming out from Secret, just realizing that, you know, they were going to try to make a jump onto Crystallis, will yield them 2 kills.
Yeah, they have that top lane ward that hasn't been dewarded for Secret, and that gives them crucial vision there, so they're able to bring a lot of heroes over and effectively bait this with their monkey.
Yeah, look how fast this Roche is just absolutely melting.
So much of that is just Chen, honestly, helping out. Like, his army does quite a bit of damage in this.
I feel like we don't give the creeps enough credit a lot of the times. They're so used to, you know, thinking that they're kind of weak in the jungle.
First game, they have the security now on Crystallis.
The dust, the static storm, but that Carapace, as running into this over here, they will get the glimpse off as a beautiful impale going over onto GPK and DM, and the teleport's coming out now from Crystallis, so they need to get the heck out of there. Looks like he's not going to commit.
And again, VP are the ones like, okay, your carry canceled TP. Now we're chasing again, going in, trying to get vision. GPK.
Oh, they see Rezo with that rocket flare. Curious to see if they're going to make this rotation down. Yeah, they smoke up. They want to defend it. They want to see if they can get a wraparound play over on VP. Alice leading the charge.
I'd like to say VP playing more under their wards than they did in the last game. Last game they went for a lot of aggressive moves that they didn't really have vision into, but there they sat back a little bit and tried to stay on their observer ward. They're going to forfeit the area now, so it might get dewarded, but overall it feels like Secret have been a little bit more diligent about playing where they have vision, and I think that was part of the downfall for VP in the last game.
Spotting a Hakoda here. PK is nearby. Just a little cheeky slap.
Got it.
Yeah,
no hard
not really
committal.
gonna hard commit for something there. He did disassemble his Echo Saber to get the BKB on Crystallis, so having Aegis and BKB, he can make really aggressive moves, but on his own,
They can get a pick off. They have to be aware. Black King Bar is still available over to Rezo, so they're gonna have to stun lock him and pick it. And yeah, he just immediately pops follow up here from Crystallis over onto GPK. They pick up the Luna. They just start shaking her around in circles, going for the little bit of the snowball going over here onto Puppy. He's doing a lot. Hand of God comes out. They'll lose damage. They'll end up losing Puppy though, thanks to that nice snowball coming in hot. As now they'll turn their attention over to Ramses. He manages to dodge with the Manta. And just like that, that whole fight is over.
he's not safe yet though. Nisha is chasing. He's looking for him.
Oh, Nisha coming around the corner of the Laguna, and that is a kill for Nisha.
Yeah, making good use of the boots of travels there. Travels down to bottom lane, comes in with the Eagle and cast range to mid lane. They might go on GPK.
Oh, GPK, they are definitely going on GPK right underneath the tower. Such insult. As they just do not care. Rest of the Chen armies here. They'll even get a kill on the courier.
Tower is under attack.
This feels like when you have something like this primal beast, and especially the way that Rezo plays, right? It's just always in your face. And it's very difficult to bring him down because he's quite tanky.
Yeah, he really is. They also failed to chain stun him when they initially went on him. They blinked in, they tusk punched, but they didn't get the snowball stun.
LSA, oh my god, he is just
At the
Yeah,
goal.
just disappears there completely. Starman is gonna come to play on Marcus Sauce. Does have the BKB. It's gonna be the Walrus Punch. End up losing Zai's Coda next to fall. Ramsey's just, or sorry, Resolution just stomping all over them. Ramsey's gonna be able to slow them down though. Throws out that hit, but GPK is just getting so slowed down. Too much damage coming out from Nisha on the other side. Yamish teleporting away.
Yeah, Secret are just handily in control of this. They're definitely strong. It's fine, losing sucks, but what are you going
That's
to
a
do?
great
Life
voice
goes
line.
on.
Oh my god. Appropriate.
Hitting them with that right now? Damn.
That's gold.
That's a good voice line for this.
Calculated, right? They're waiting for this moment. They're like, yeah, we got to put that voice line in so that way.
Yeah, they were prepared. The long con. Yeah, there we see the hook shot that was really close to landing. Then the chase, they just bring them down.
Dire's middle tower is under
Wow.
attack.
They're hit with the death. Chase it for more.
Oh god, all right, GPK, he is just in.
It was a one-way ticket. He went in for the kill. He saw him under the vision, blinked in, decided to get the burst over on Nyx. Man, the mid laners are bullying the supports in this game, but he knew, he overcommitted and tried to survive with a snowball. No way to get out though.
Nisha is goddamn terrifying though. Like as a support, how do you survive against this Lina that's got all this burst damage? He's got the 8th lens on top of that, so you've got just so much going on. Like you can't hide from this Lina. It's always gonna be in the psychic headband. Oh my god.
Even more range. He's gonna do a lot of damage, and he hasn't even hit the power spike yet of level 20. It's 11% more spell amp, so he's gonna have his 8% from the Kaya. He's gonna have the 30% from the Aghanims, and then the 11% we see it being played in this way in competitive.
I don't. Oh, Yamish, he just
another
wanders on through. Yeah, and this time he, and he's just like, I've got enough kills. You can have this one.
Yeah, saving the mana. Doesn't want to waste 450 to get that kill.
I know it's efficiency, but the way you say that makes it sound so BM. Like you're not even worth the mana.
Oh, top. That's a lot of skeletons.
GPK, all right, the snowball immediately dodging away from Rezo. It's gonna blink out, and the TP's come in. Nice glimpse back from Coda. The BKB is already up and running, and they just pick up GPK. They just shake him around. The Luna just melts so far back and away from Nisha, and they'll kill GPK. They've had enough. They just call GG. Team Secret is in TI form. They are